It's not easy also to discuss a potential proposal, to discuss the add-ons structure. Many details of this story need to be discussed. Hey guys, Fabrizio Romano here. Crazy final days of the transfer window. Is important to clarify on many things happening on this Friday with many news. So Antony, Paqueta, Alexander Isak and many others for Chelsea. And not only, let's jump into it together. And so guys, I want to start with Manchester United because it's important to mention Antony. Many Manchester United fans waiting for updates on Antony, and it's important to say that Manchester United are working on the deal, are preparing their new proposal, but the real problem is Ajax. Ajax are making it difficult. The feeling is the same on Manchester United side and on player side too. Ajax are really making it difficult. Man United and agents will try till the end because they are together in this story, because Antony wants to join Manchester United. Antony is pushing with the club, with his agents together to try to find a solution with Manchester United before the end of the transfer window, but it's not easy with Ajax. It's not easy to negotiate with Ajax. What does it mean? It's not easy also to discuss a potential proposal, to discuss the add-ons structure. Many details of this story need to be discussed. Look at, for example, between Ajax and Man United, what happened with Lisandro Martinez. They started from a fee, then they had a negotiation, they included some add-ons. So you need to negotiate for that kind of big deals. You can't just submit a proposal and sign the player. It's not a release clause. So a negotiation is needed, but as of now, on Friday morning, Ajax still making it difficult. Man United want to try. They know the player wants to join Manchester United. As I told you many times, there is an agreement on personal terms, and so the war is on to try to find a solution. Let me clarify that the relationship is good between Ajax and Man United, so it's not a war between the two clubs, but it's a war in the sense that Antony wants to go to Manchester United, and at the moment Ajax are doing their best to keep the player. So this is the situation. Let's see what's next. Let me clarify on Manchester United also working on Dubravka deal as new second goalkeeper, bid submitted to Newcastle, loan with buy option, not mandatory, £5 million. Personal terms will be agreed with the player because he's keen on the move, but it's now up to Newcastle if they want to let him go or not. On Manchester United, on Barcelona, guys, important to mention Memphis Depay. I told you yesterday, deal collapsed with Juventus. They signed Arkadiusz Milik and they are not going to sign Memphis Depay. It was almost done last Thursday. Then Juventus didn't sell Rabiot to Manchester United, so they lost some money, 17-18 million euros, and they decided to invest on Leandro Paredes and on Arkadiusz Milik. This is why the Depay deal has collapsed. Now what happens with Depay? There is a chance for him to stay. Yes, of course, it depends also on Aubameyang to Chelsea, and we'll speak about it in few seconds. But also important to say that for Memphis Depay, his lawyers are still open, looking at the market, and this true that Manchester United had some contacts, is not something advanced, is not a priority for Man United, but is one of the names they have in the list in case they will need an emergency solution. From what I'm told, Man United are not paying 10 million euros to Barcelona. We had that kind of rumor, but they know that Memphis is ready to terminate his contract to Barcelona and to leave on a free. And so the negotiation has to be with Memphis, not with Barcelona in this case, because Memphis would terminate his contract with Barca. But at the moment, Man United are informed on the Memphis situation, but it's not something advanced, and it could depend on Cristiano Ronaldo or on other developments. Let's see what happens also with Antony. So at the moment, he's one of the names in the list, but not something close to being completed yet. But we are entering into the final crazy days of the window. Lucas Paqueta, agreement after a crazy night, guys. Trust me, on Thursday night, that was crazy. Around 8:30 p.m. it was almost collapsed after the whole afternoon negotiating between West Ham and Lyon. 2 bids submitted, the second was turned down. They included some add-ons for a 62 million deal, add-ons included. The deal was restarted, the negotiation was restarted around 10:30 p.m. in the night yesterday. And at the end, agreement in the morning after new round of talks between West Ham and Lyon. Agreement reached on a verbal basis, so they need to send all the contracts, to sign on the contracts. There is an agreement on personal terms between Paqueta and West Ham. So now West Ham want a player to arrive in London as soon as possible to undergo the medical and avoid any problem. They know how complicated it is to negotiate with Lyon, always with Lyon president Olas, who is really strong and tough in negotiations. But now West Ham are really close to completing a fantastic signing. There is an agreement in principle for Lucas Paqueta. And then official Alexander Isak to Newcastle. top historical signing for Newcastle, historical fee, the biggest of the history of Newcastle, 70 million euros plus a sell-on clause also in this deal with Real Sociedad. Alexander Isak signed a 6-year deal with Newcastle, and now it's up to them to decide on Joao Pedro, that was almost agreed on Monday, but now it's up to Newcastle to decide on that one. Bernardo Silva, Pep Guardiola, press conference, important announcement. He said, "We have not received any phone call from any club, PSG, Barcelona." We know, guys, that's my words, not Pep, that Bernardo Silva has always been tempted by Barca. He dreams of Barcelona, but he will always be respectful with Man City. I told you many times. So it's up to the clubs, and at the moment, Pep said, Bernardo Silva will stay here. We have not received any call from any club, and so Bernardo will be part of our team after Ferran Soriano. Now also Pep Guardiola on this position, saying that it's over for Bernardo Silva. Man City hope to extend his contract as soon as possible. And then, guys, to complete our video update, but I will keep you posted also later today and the next days, of course, Fofana, Chelsea are preparing a new bid. New bid will be around 75 million pounds. We have to understand the add-on structure, so they're still discussing internally on how to work on this proposal, but they will try again for Wesley Fofana through intermediaries, because this deal is through intermediaries, not directly Leicester-Chelsea. Leicester are exploring some options in case Fofana will leave, and so for Fofana is not part of the squad at Leicester for the Chelsea game, but it's really important to say that Chelsea will try again, and remember, they have an agreement with Fofana. They have an agreement also with Pierre Aubameyang, but not yet with Barcelona. The negotiations are still ongoing. The two clubs are still in contact, also in this case, with intermediaries also involved in the story, but for Aubameyang, still no full agreement. Chelsea want to include Marcos Alonso in the deal. Barcelona want to discuss Marcos Alonso in a separate deal, not in the same of Aubameyang, and so, guys, now it's up to the clubs. Aubameyang has an agreement since last week with Chelsea, but now Chelsea want to spend no more than 15 million pounds with some add-ons, and Barca always wanted 30 million euros. Negotiations ongoing, but our deal is absolutely still on. Guys, many things happening. Bernardo Silva, Aubameyang, Fofana, Paqueta, and of course Manchester United with Antony. I want your opinion in the comments. Final days of the transfer window. Many things are going to happen, so I wait for your opinion, guys. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on the notification bell, as many things are going to happen. Ciao.